Twitch, YouTube, what is good? UntilJapan. Yes, this is real. He's dropped a song and a video on Wednesday. I'm finally tapping into it. Yeah, he hasn't even dropped like an official single in like a year. But I'm a big fan of the Safe Travels album, and yeah, about time. Like we desperately need this. So PYRAMIDZ. It's got that bass that we know. Put his ass on 5-5. I can't treat you like my brother, you a switch sides. I can't even trust my mama, put me outside. I'm not wanna fuck with drama, you gon' have to die. They night at the pyramids. Damn. My body. I look like an experiment. Ran from my body. Yeah, I like to experiment. Is there a vocal sample too in the back? I mean, right away, yeah, it just hits you with that UntilJapan bass that we know. Is this dude in a cave for the video? I've been in a cave myself on like vacation on some tourist shit, but this is like, where do you find this for a video? I mean, you finally see him now. Like I didn't even know what this dude looked like until like not too long ago. I'm not wanna fuck with drama, you gon' have to die. They night at the pyramids, black on my body. I look like an experiment. Ran from my body. Yeah, I like to experiment. I can't lay it, baby. I can't take affection serious. All these goddamn problems in my life, a nigga dealing with. You can't throw them dollars at your stars, gotta hear the shit. You can't put them diamonds on your flaws, don't reveal the shit. She asked me if we can take our time, yeah, I'm with the shit. Alright. Yo, that shot was fire. You think it's the mix? You think? It is kind of like keeping him from, I don't know. It's not really keeping him. It's more containing him, you know, in a certain place vocally where I don't now, after hearing so far of the song, like, yeah, sonically, yeah, it's cool. But it's also, yeah, maybe even containing him to where, like, I'm not feeling like this track is, yeah, gonna lead up to these big build-ups. It's not gonna have any, you know, craziness to it. You remove the reverb entirely. Take our time, yeah, I'm with the shit. This part hits right here. It doesn't like drop enough like I want it to, but is that Wells Fargo? What the fuck? I was with my mob riding through that damn high. We was going blind, how about in a damn car? Fuck a cop car, put his ass on 5-5. I can't treat you like my brother, you a switch sides. I can't even trust my mama, put me outside. I'm not wanna fuck with drama, you gon' have to die. I'm the type to fuck your mama, nigga, step aside. I can't be the type to fuck your mama, step aside. Damn. I didn't know he's like that. I can fuck her and don't put that move to the next cause I'm bored. I'm a runner and dumper. I told that Uzi like a torch, yeah. I can't trip about how she act, that's not my problem. That is not my bitch, so her behavior don't involve me. I won't ever trip, bitch, I got money on a car string. Niggas change their life with my swag, they my offspring. They is offspring, bold claim there. Do we see, maybe you guys are more tapped into the underground than me. Do we see a lot of, I mean, I've heard type of beats that are kind of like inspired or kind of come from the UntilJapan realm. I know for a fact on like streams like this or like when I've heard other underground stuff that I've like, it kind of gives the vibe of this dude's music, you know what I mean? It doesn't shift too far off from like what we know of UntilJapan. You know, 2025 is not really changing that difference too much. Literally, like I said earlier, like, you know, you see him good in the video. Haven't really watched too many videos from this guy. You know, you don't really see too much about him. That was always such a like a weird thing to me. It was like, he's got like a great album and like, yeah, he's got like a helmet on the cover. His picture on Apple Music was like a helmet at the time of Safe Travels. Like, you know, oh, he drops like another single, maybe some SoundCloud stuff. Not really a big social media guy. You know, like I remember making a tweet like a few months ago, maybe earlier on this year, something like that. Like I wasn't even fully sure what the dude looked like until we finally had some photos. It was crazy. And like we got to get him out there, you know, like
because we've seen the talent. I mean, I see so much praise like from underground fans too. It's definitely some unique music and visuals too. Find me at the Pyramids.
I can spend that bag about you, how I got my digital strength. Empty out that bag about you, oh no, I'm not playing that. Life be moving fast when you turning up your game right.
I like the fur coat too, it's kind of tough. Yeah. Well, even to the end of this track on the outro too, going back to the kind of the bass, it's like it's cool at times, but also I think it kind of shows a few like imperfections kind of in the song too, because I'd rather have it like switch up a little bit more than just have consistent kind of like bass like that through. Ian drop. Yeah, we just did that, Ryan. There's the Pyramids. I don't know if that means anything. On some album lore. Spells it with a Z at the end. Trey Lyons, I think, was the one who did the video. I mean, there's a couple good shots in there as well. And I'm, like I said, I'm just glad that, we can see him. He finally dropped. We get a new video. We get a new single on Wednesday. Definitely had to cover it. He's a dope underground artist, you know what I mean? And he's definitely like one of the better, like more mature kind of sounding artists, in the underground. And like I want to cover him more, and as long as we get more drops, like I'm planning on it, honestly. And I think the more he drops, I think I'm gonna become more of a fan if I get hooked on to like what his next rollout of his album is. And I think if he continues to like break out of his shell a little bit more, like if you compare him to a guy like Yeet, who was like always behind like the masks or the turbans and had that kind of look to him, where he wasn't always talking on social media, or if he did, it was more like strategic or in his own lingo or in his own way or aesthetic and style, and had it look to it. UntilJapan was kind of one of those like, like mysterious guys, if you like to talk about that shit in the underground. And, look at him now. Like his music, as long as it, gets better and he kind of keeps breaking out of that shell, it's kind of a cool path to keep following. Just like I love Yeet now in the last, couple years. He shows more of his personality and whatnot. Like, it's been really cool to, like, see that compared to, like, like 2021 Yeet. Like, it was not really like that, back in the day. And, like, you've seen sound evolve and whatnot. So, it's a really cool journey. And, yeah, I think UntilJapan is someone I see a lot of potential in. Another solid song from him. I wouldn't, think it's too crazy. I think, still to this day, in the spur, including that beat as well. I don't know how much he's, involved in his own, like, production and whatnot. But that's his best track. That shit's like genuinely insane track, like damn near 10 out of 10, beautiful. I'm ready for some, even higher quality UntilJapan further down the road. But yeah, dope drop. Glad he dropped this off for us. Hell yeah.